Okay, so we could do this. I could just give you kind of a general reading and let the cards kind of, you don't have to verbalize a specific question, and we could kind of discover what it means along the way. Or you can ask a very specific question up front, just whatever you're...
I actually kind of like the first idea.
Okay, cool. So now you just cut the deck to your left one time. All right. And now what I'm gonna do is divide the deck into 4 different piles. This is a hermetic science that, you know, the 4 classical elements, fire, water, air, earth. So each one of these piles corresponds to fire, water, air, and earth. So what I'm gonna look for is your significator, which is your astrological sign is a particular card. So what is your...
I'm a Libra.
Libra, so you would be the
Air.
queen of swords. So I'm gonna look for her. This is the fire pile. If she's in the fire pile, this means that the question we're answering, what you need to meditate on, has to do with the world of ideas, initiating things, the kind of fiery impulse of an idea that's behind something, like a drive or something. So let's see if the Queen of Swords is in this pile.
The Queen of Swords is Libra. I did not know that. Wonderful to know.
Yeah, all air females would be, so any air sign. So not in the fire sign, so this is the water pile. So if she's in this pile, what we're talking about is kind of your emotions, your desires, your wishes, and she's not in there. This is the air pile, and air is activity, action, things in motion, plans, processes, and therefore conflict. So it can either be plans, things that are on your mind, and it can also be like conflicts that you're having, with other people. So let's see if she's in here. Yes, she's in the air pile. So this reading is going to be about all things air, activity, lots of thoughts, processes, and conflicts. So what I'm going to do now is cut the deck at the Queen. And we're going to lay the cards out in a circle with her at the top. You know the tarot, so you probably know what a lot of this is illustrating here.
Some.
You need to move the bottom row a teeny bit towards you.
Oh, you're right.
There you go.
All right. So this is the first stage of the reading, and what we're going to do is do a count. So every card has a number assigned to it. The Queen, because she's of the elements, she's air, and there's 4 elements, we're going to count 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And interesting, we land on Libra, justice, and the Queen of Swords is the air sign, so she's really connected to this. But this is the archetype, so this is like the big, like it relates to you like as on an archetypal level. So what it's saying is that this reading is telling you that the theme here that we're starting out with is about justice, balance in your life. It can mean karma, action, work, just finding a balance, like learning how to balance different parts of your life in a way that is, healthy and good for your moving forward. All right. So Libra is an astrological sign. There's 12 astrological signs in the zodiac, so we're going to count 12 from Libra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we come to the 5 swords, and as you probably know, it's usually a pretty negative card. It means defeat, feeling defeated. So if we're going from justice, which is this kind of karmic balancing that you need to get to feel that you're secure in your life by having like a good balance of things, we're coming to this position of having experienced some kind of defeat that made you feel unbalanced, and either between you, someone else where you were the aggressor, or vice versa, where someone walked away feeling defeated and hurt by the situation. All right, so 5 of swords, 5, so we're going to count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So right after defeat, we come to the bliss card, like just perfect, total happiness, like the perfect Hollywood ending of the movie, and sometimes it's so good that it can almost be bad because it's like excessive. It's like over the top emotionality. In spiritual matters, it usually means permanent and lasting spiritual bliss, but in material matters, it can mean excess, like going a little too far. And since we're talking about balance here, and we're seeing these 2 huge extremes, like feeling completely defeated or completely blissed out, connected to this balance, I think where the reading is going is saying like a need to learn how to balance these 2 things somehow.
Exactly.
Completely.
Exactly.
Completely spot on.
All right, so 10. So we're going to count 10 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then another balance card, the 2 of Pentacles. You can see,
He's balancing.
yeah, he's got, the key word for this card is polarity, learning how to move between 2 things. When
So it's the same thing.
one thing is up, you have something else to go work on, like juggling 2 different things at the same time. And like having your sea legs, you can see the kind of rolling ocean behind him in the card. Like just learning how to roll with the ups and downs of life. And
Again, very spot on.
so let's see where we go from here. So 1, 2, and this is another major arcana card. It's a big one. Judgment. It means like spiritual realization, like hearing that, having a emotional, spiritual kind of breakthrough that raises your awareness to a higher level, like seeing things suddenly, just having this flash of clarity that kind of wakes you up to reality, the way things are. Realization.
Wow. This reading, excellent. That's all I can say, because that's super true. All of it.
Glad to hear it. So Judgment is a planet. It's associated with Pluto. There's 9 planets, so we're going to count 9 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we get to the 3 of Pentacles, which means construction, like working with others in a productive way to build something of lasting value, like bringing your expertise into a creative endeavor with other people where you're all sharing your best talents and gifts together to bring about some kind of material thing, like something. It's a pentacle, so pentacles have to do with like the real material world. So I think what this is saying is you're going to have some kind of deep realization about some kind of talent or gift that you have to bring into manifestation in the world, and you're going to bring that to some other people to work together to create something of lasting value.
Wow.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, and we hit this again, and that's going to bring you like this. And so since we've hit a card that we've hit upon before, that means that this is the most important card of the entire reading, and it's time to stop this stage. So
Wow.
if you remember anything from this reading, you should be going for this. So
Wow.
okay. So that's
you.